at this video of President Tinubu.
I will appeal to you to summon the governors.
When you now dance and applaud them, it is like you saying congratulations to ATM machine for giving you your money.
They filed a 5-count criminal charge against activist and presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore at the Federal High Court in Abuja. The charges center on a specific post where Sowore called President Bola Ahmed Tinubu a criminal and accused him of lying about corruption levels in Nigeria during a recent trip to Brazil. The DSS described Sowore's post as false, malicious, and inciting. In an unprecedented move, the Secret Service Police also listed X-Corp and Meta Incorporation as defendants for failing to delete Sowore's accounts despite official demands. The DSS had initially given Sowore a 1-week ultimatum on September 8th to delete the post, but both the activist and the social media platforms refused to comply. Well, in response, Omoyele Sowore filed a counter lawsuit against the Department of State Services, Meta, and X-Corp at the Federal High Court in Abuja. The human rights activist is challenging what he describes as unconstitutional censorship of his social media accounts, seeking court orders to prevent the platforms from deleting his posts, and called President Bola Ahmed Tinubu a criminal. Well, through his lawyer, Sowore argues that the case is fundamentally about the survival of free speech in Nigeria. The lawsuit directly counters the DSS's 5-count criminal charges, with Sowore's legal team citing Section 39 of the 1999 Constitution, which guarantees freedom of expression without interference. Sowore's legal team also warned that if state agencies can dictate to global platforms who may speak and what may be said, then no Nigerian is safe from having their voices silenced at the whim of those in power. I'll take some reactions. This is from John, who wrote on X. He wrote, "I don't believe you are interested in leading this country." You're laughing. Everything just seems like cruising for you. You can't be serious about real change and mobilizing people for 2027 election and have time for this with the federal government. No iota of wisdom, and everything is just aluta continua. Well, another ex-user wrote, "This is a significant move by Yele Sowore, with the case getting more serious than I had imagined. The court's ruling could set an important precedent for how platforms handle politically sensitive content." Dr. Abati, I mean, this is, a new development. I mean, we took this story when it broke, and now the DSS has filed a lawsuit against Sowore and the social media platforms. Your thoughts?
Okay, there are 2 cases on the table. The DSS went to court to sue on 2 grounds. Charges count 2 and 3 of the charges accuse Sowore of defamation against the person of the President of the Federal Republic. Now, I found that a bit curious because defamation is personal, and the President of Nigeria can sue in his personal capacity that he has been defamed. The main issue here is that the DSS is saying he called the President a criminal. So the charge will be, he should come and prove it, that the President is a criminal. However, the DSS in the other charges is also saying, well, I haven't finished with that, defamation. Now, the interpretation will be that, Sowore, DSS acting on behalf of the President, is accusing him of sedition. Now, even in the UK, where sedition was in their laws, they revised it long ago and removed it, because sedition, it simply means in the old jurisprudence that you cannot criticize the king or the queen, that the sovereign, is infallible. So, but we cannot have that kind of situation in Nigeria. So, sedition is an obsolete kind of law. However, the DSS will seem to be standing on a stronger ground when they now quoted in another charge Section 24 of the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2024 as amended, where they said that Sowore's insistence that the president of Nigeria is a criminal and that it was wrong to have said that there is no corruption, in terms of fuel subsidy in Nigeria, can lead to a breakdown of law and order. Now they can rely on that Cybercrime Act, Section 24 of it. I know it's controversial, but they will be on stronger ground there before the court. However, Sowore has now gone to the same court to say that the DSS, Meta, X,
yes,
formerly known as Twitter, cannot delete his post that President Tinubu is whatever he calls him. I don't like to use that phrase, so that they don't say I repeated the phrase.
And then they
no, it's not my opinion.
We're not going to Abuja.
I don't want to, because, if you repeat a defamatory statement, you can also be held liable. So,
except you're reporting.
Subsequent publishing, can be an offense.
Okay.
But, he is now saying that he has the right to express himself under Section 39 of the 1999 Constitution. The thing to say, the caveat to add, and his lawyers should know this, is that there are no absolute rights under Chapter 4 of the 1999 Constitution. You cannot say you want to express yourself and you injure the reputation of another person.
Right.
But we now have two matters before the Federal High Court. For the court, it's for the court to determine.
That is it.
A date has not been fixed yet in both cases for hearing, but I think that, look, this right to free speech, it also has its limits.
It does.
And the use of social media also has its limits. But Sowore, who is, a legendary activist, is insisting that the struggle continues.
Aluta.
And that whether he's taken to prison or any attempt is made to censor him, he will continue to fight.
All right.
So here, you have a delicate situation. But it will be interesting to see what the courts decide.
Right.
Because here, the important thing is to always test the law.
Yes, this is it. This is the main point. At the end of the day, let us test the law.
Hi viewers, you're welcome back to Banter with UI. It is trending all over that Peter Obi, our upcoming president, is in Ghana, but the reason he went to Ghana is somehow unknowing to some of us, and some people said he went to go and meet the president of Ghana based on full stop, because I don't really know why he was in Ghana, because a lot of people curious to know. Peter Obi should remember, and this person said Peter Obi should remember to stop at the Ghana Electoral Office to figure out how best Nigeria can go about their election to add to other reforms. This INEC is going to stop this thing they did 2023. It's just mind satisfying to watch Peter Obi. I see nothing but genuine hope when I see man. Obi should not forget that the poor Nigerian did not betray him in last election. He should move more than with poor masses in West, North, and East and Northeast. All the meeting go soon clear for obedience. Say Obi don't secretly accept vice president, and the story will be, we just want to rescue Nigeria whichever way it comes. This person, some people can cry you. For me, full support to Obi, full support to whoever that wants to make a Nigeria a better place. I'm not here to say what I don't know or say what now not sit well to other people. We beg God, we the masses are pleading to the INEC chairman and to the society to come out and vote for a better Nigeria. That is what you into media stands for. I don't know why some people are crying. You can come out, you can be something tomorrow. If this person that is saying this thing, her son or his children become something tomorrow and they badge him, will he be happy? Remember, if this happens to be in your shoe, how will you feel if people start batching you like this? Obi is in Ghana. That is what matters. Yes. And again, let's go back to what is happening right now, because hey, plenty things are happening. Sowore and DSS, Department State of Services, or Department of State of Services, something like that, DSS, they battle in court. Their battle, I don't think it will soon end. Yes, I don't really think Sowore battle with the DSS, calling DSS and Tinubu, is going to end anytime soon, because as we speak now, they are in court. Sowore is right. The president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is a criminal. A lot of people have come out to say Bola Ahmed is a criminal, but do you have a proof? That's what they're saying. Okay, why is it that it's, when it comes to Sowore turn, they now file for suing or court? I don't know, like I said. And this person says Sowore is not the first person calling Tinubu a criminal. If Tinubu and Go can call President Jonathan names, they don't have any right to intimidate Nigeria. Electronic reform. Where was DSS when Arias brought out AK-47 saying he will buy all Igbo? Where was the president? Why didn't he file for a court or take down the video or to arrest the person? Why didn't he? Anyway, everybody have opinion. My audience do have opinion, which I always encourage my audience and my viewers to just comments in the comment section, because don't tell me they don't watch our videos and they don't know the voice of the masses. They don't take actions. Okay, please kindly like, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell so that you will get notified each time we drop a new video. It's still your girl, You2 Media. It's always peace and love here. Remember, I see you in my next video. Much love.
Yes, I am in charge here today, but you are running a constitutional democracy. I will appeal to you to summon the governors. Some of them, call them up. I'm doing my best to improve the revenue of the country and giving them their due. But they must equally be sympathetic to the populace, and they must consider the need of the local people. People reside in the local government. People are in the local community. That is where they reside. That is where they feed. That is where they garden. That is where they cook. That's where they farm. We have 774 local government. It's just a number. Is it effective? Is it reaching the real people? Who is being held accountable for this money? And when we want the votes, we go to the locals. When we get the votes, we move to Abuja.
Whatever President Tinubu said in that video clip is the honest truth. So to every youth and every Nigerian out there, go and hold your governor and your local government chairman responsible for the backwardness of your states. We can't keep blaming the president for everything. They are disbursing and allocating money to these governors and to this local government chairman. And they are doing nothing. They are doing nothing. As a matter of fact, to President Tinubu, I will suggest that every local government chairman, every local government in the country has a verified page on Instagram and Twitter, where they share videos of what they are doing in their constituency every day. They shouldn't just send you reports in paper. They should also show the world what they are doing. They should not post meaty. They should not post graphics designing on their page. No, they should show us the active and life work that are going on in their constituency every day. Monday to Friday, there should be a post on every local government page showing the growth and whatever work that they are doing in their constituency. And not only that, every local government chairman must stay in their local government. We cannot have the local government chairman of Sowore staying in Ikoyi. We cannot have the local government chairman in one local government in Edo State staying in Abuja. We cannot have the local government chairman in Port Harcourt staying in Abuja. No. Every local government chairman must stay in their local government. You will stay in your local government. And if you want to take it a further high, every local government chairman, their children must attend the public schools in their local government. They should also use the health center in their local government. Because if we truly want to build this country, we must initiate some strict rules. And to those people out there that will say, go to your state. Is it only Lagos? You are talking only about Lagos. I base in Lagos. That's why I speak about Lagos. So if you are in Edo State, speak about Edo State. As a matter of fact, we need more soldiers. If you are in Enugu, speak about Enugu. If you are in Anambra, speak about Anambra. If you are in Delta State or in Port Harcourt, speak about your state. Nobody is coming to save you. Put on your boots and stand your ground. We have a country to build. It's not a trend. It's a movement.
When you applaud your politicians, your local government chairman, your governor, your president, you start dancing because they just finish a bridge, or they just finish tying a road, or they just finish supplying you water. When you applaud them for doing all those things, basic things, or medical, or new hospital, or renovation of infrastructure, when you now dance and applaud them, it is like you saying congratulations to ATM machine for giving you your money, because that is why they are there. Why we elect them is to do those things. So when you now applaud them, start dancing, let's thank our governor, he just gave us this. Oh, let's thank our governor, he just fixed our road. Let's thank our governor, he just arrange work on our water. Is like saying congratulations to ATM machine for giving you your money. Because the reason why they are elected is because to come and do those things for you with your own money. So when you applaud them and say, Olalawa has done this, or when some of them are saying, if you do for me, I do for you, that one, now monkey world. The reason why they are there is to do those things for you. That is why you elect them to come and do their job, to come and do this job. And they get salary from doing the job. So when you can roll out drums, start dancing, applaud them for doing basic things that they are elected for, is the same way like you going to ATM machine. ATM now bring out money, you now kneel down in front of ATM machine that thank you for bringing out money. Who get the money where ATM bring out? No be you get them. Use your brain. When they say, if you do for me, I do for you, you tell them, shut up. You are there to do for me. That's your job.